everyone, Mary here. Today is June 7th, 2020, and before I do a little reading for us, I wanted to explain energy healing. So this is my definition of how energy healing works, because I get a lot of questions from people who I'm doing distance healing for, so I thought I would address it today. Okay, so I have my whiteboard. All right, so basically, let me see if I can bring this closer. Okay, so I drew a little tree, but basically we're all connected by source energy. And we connect to source energy, this is my feeling, with our hearts. So everything is connected, so the trees, the plants, the rocks, everything is connected to source energy, and everything is made up of energy. So let's just say this is source energy, and it's all around the trees and the plants and the rocks. And then through meditation and with an open heart and getting into a certain brainwave state, you can connect with the divine or source energy. So basically all I'm doing is tapping in to that energy, allowing it to flow through me. And a lot of times you think it's your hands that the energy is going through, but it's really going through your whole body. And we heal with our entire body. So with an open heart and putting out an intention, the way that I put an intention out is I set up my Reiki table as if a client is coming in, and then I put a photo of the client on the table, and then I set up crystals in the colors of the chakra, and I connect to the client that way. So I put out my intention, I believe that it's going to work, and then I trust in the universe. And I basically become like an empty vessel, or you may hear in shamanic, in the shamanic belief, it's like being a hollow bone. So just allowing the energy to pour through you. So I tap into the divine energy, universal energy, and then I'm sending through my intention the energy to the client, who also has an open heart, right, to receive the energy. So there's no such thing as time or space when you are connecting to source energy. So you can, that doesn't look right. I'll move this. So you can send healing energy to your clients. So while I'm connecting, I'll also sometimes I get past life visions. I may get a vision of where a client is having some difficulty, maybe pain or something like that, or inflammation. And I may hear something, different words. I just get different visions and things that I share with my client after the healing session. And this can help the client with things they may need to let go of, resentments, they may need to forgive someone, and those sort of things. Because when you hold on to the low vibration stuff, like baggage, that can create illness if you hold on to it for a long period of time. So that's basically how energy healing works. I hope that makes sense. If anyone has any questions, you can leave a comment. If it's something personal, you can always send me an email to the lighthousehealer@gmail.com. And you can go to the lighthousehealer.com to the contact page as well. All right. I just wanted to do that because I get so many questions about it, and it is a little hard to wrap your head around sometimes, but I know it works. In the Reiki tradition, they use symbols to send distant healing. I don't think that symbols are necessary. I think that was you know, how they used their intention. Please, if you do Reiki, don't get mad at me. But I think the symbols were a way of sending out an intention. You know, sometimes I do the Reiki symbols, sometimes I don't. It just depends. For me, I like to look at a photo of the person I'm working on, and then when I close my eyes, I'm actually seeing that person and just sending that out and then receiving information. Okay. All right, so let's do a reading. We'll do this reading for the week coming up. So this would be for the week of June 8th, I guess, or June 7th. I think I did a reading for the first week. So this will be for the second week in June. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for the second week of June 2020. All right, the first card up is the Eight of Cups. That's interesting because I've been getting the number 8 a lot. I feel like something might be happening on the 8th of June. So that's interesting that that came up. I've been getting kind of messages that something may be happening coming out of the White House tomorrow, June 8th. So it'll be interesting to find out. All right. Ace of Pentacles. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance for the second week in June. Six of Wands. That's a good card to get. And last card. The Hierophant. Okay. So the overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. So this is about confidence. It's a fiery energy, and things are brewing, aren't they? Things are firing up. So it could be that. But we have the Eight of Cups. So this is about leaving a situation. So individually, some of you could be leaving a situation, walking away, feeling like you have you're emotionally fulfilled so that you can leave a situation. But you're walking away from something. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about new beginnings, and it has to do with, you know, the Pentacle energy is earth energy, so it's things that you can see, touch, and feel. That could be money, paychecks, jobs, cars, houses, things like that. So there's some sort of new beginning, and I think it has to do with you leaving a situation or walking away from something will bring in a new beginning for you. And this is to be celebrated. So it could be that you went through something, you know, emotionally. This could also be a lot of emotions coming up because basically our heart centers are really opening up as we go through this. You know, it's like an upgrade or an up-leveling with all the new energies coming into the planet. So as your heart opens and you go through this awakening, it's more emotion coming up for you. This is a lot of emotion. So it could be you are letting go of old resentments and things like that, and you're walking away. So it could be you're walking away from stuff that no longer serves you, or a situation. It's general, so it's hard to. It's going to be different for everyone. But new beginnings, and it's something to celebrate. Like you've been through something, and now you're celebrating. And we have the Hierophant card. This is a card that can represent, you know, religion, churches, organizations, institutions, the government, things like that. So it could be that you're going more towards spirituality. It could be, you know, if I was to read this, not on an individual basis, but on a collective basis, I would say that it's kind of fun to do individual and then collective. I would say that people are walking away from situations that no longer serve them, and I feel like it's the government. Yeah. New start. People celebrating, people coming together, people all over the world coming together for the common good, right? And it's the change, it's the shift, it's the paradigm shift in our government systems. So that's another way of reading it, collectively instead of just individually. All right. So I have to share with you guys that I broke 2 ribs about 6 years ago, and I blame my brother, Mike. He took me water skiing, and I fell, and oh no, it wasn't water skiing. I apologize. It was tubing. So it's this big inflatable tube. Now I remember, and I was hanging on like this on my belly, and I broke. He had me over boat wakes, and he was going too fast, and anyway, I broke a couple ribs, and when I was paddleboarding, I fell off the paddleboard, and as I was lifting myself up, that rib, that old injury, I pushed against the board, and I re-injured it. So I've been in a lot of pain. I haven't been able to, I did try to snorkel, it didn't work out so well. So I wasn't able to get on camera and do a reading for you for the eclipse. Sorry about that. I just wanted to explain where I've been. Okay. You know, my brain is 16. My body, 55. Okay. All right. We have the fire, dragons, and strength. That's interesting because we had the overall energy was this Queen of Wands, which is a fiery energy, and now we have the dragon fire energy. So this can represent all of the people that are coming together, you know, predominantly in peaceful protests, but people are angry. And for me, I feel like some of the people that are super angry feel like they have nothing left to lose. They've maybe lost their jobs, maybe lost, don't have a lot of money, they've been locked up for a while. So I think that's where a lot of the chaos came from. But all in all, I think people are peaceful, and it's becoming more of almost a revolution. People are up in arms. They want change, and they're really coming together, and that's that fiery energy that's going on right now. Okay. If you're going out, please just be careful. Be aware. You know, be the observer. Try to just observe what's going on around you and be safe. Okay, we have this is number 7, holistic health. This is all about the root chakra. So the root chakra is, it's the energy center where we feel safe. So we have what we need. We have a roof over our heads, food to eat. You know, it's a real energy center about safety and security. Like I said, this fiery energy could be coming out because people feel like they have nothing to lose. Maybe they don't have a home. Maybe they don't have, or they can't pay the rent, or they don't have a job. So they're just, you know, they're getting out in the streets and just, I hate to see like property destroyed, but that has been happening, you know, on a smaller scale. But I think that people may not feel safe. Change is coming. And even if it's for the better, our egos don't like change. Our human side doesn't like change. So some of us may feel a little nervous or a little unsafe. So try to ground in the earth, be barefoot into the earth, really connect with Mother Earth. You can carry a black type of stone, like a black tourmaline. But really try to connect with Mother Earth if you can. You can imagine a cord coming down from your root chakra, going down into the different layers of the earth. Really see all the different layers and the rocks and the roots and all of that, and really connect with Mother Earth. Okay. Spirit wants us to follow the voice of our soul. This is Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. So really take time to listen to your inner voice, your inner knowing. Your soul is trying to tell you or guide you on your path. So pay attention. Pay attention. Okay, let me just pull one more card. Inner child. If you have feelings like you don't feel safe, it's the root chakra. Many times you need to connect with your inner child. So you can imagine your inner child at the age of maybe 3 or 4 and just picture yourself in your head at that age and then just talk to your inner child. You know, ask him or her if they have a message for you, and then let them know that they're safe, you know, that you're an adult now, that you're in charge, that you have their back, you're not going anywhere, you'll always be with them, right? Because many, what I know from doing a lot of readings is people have been through feelings of abandonment as children, and that can lead to problems later on. You may hold on to a resentment. You may need to forgive someone or even yourself. So it's really getting to know your inner child, comforting them and listening, and then letting go of what no longer serves. Okay, I'll pull one more card for the energy that surrounds us. And this is with the Keepers of the Light deck. Heavenly angels, please show us guidance. What energy surrounds us this week, the second week in June? Saint Germain, it's all about the awakening. So Saint Germain is an energy that's been with us as we go through this transformation, this paradigm shift. He's the holder of the purple flame, and it says karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. So you're working with your inner child. You're letting go of those old resentments, just all that old stuff, comforting them, knowing that, you know, you've got it, you've got this, you're in charge, right? You're letting go of old resentments and things that can keep our heart kind of closed. So as we go through this awakening process, our hearts are really opening up, and that can lead to, you know, feeling a lot of this emotion, a lot of these cups, right? So you're feeling those emotions, and in order to heal them, you have to feel them. So feel them, purge it, and then let it go. And call on Saint Germain. He's around. He's helping us. He's helping us through this transformation process. So I'm feeling a huge energetic shift. It's the paradigm shift. It's the beginning of all of the new earth coming in, which is just that higher consciousness. All right, I hope this makes sense to you all. I love your comments, so keep them coming. Thank you so much. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. Somehow it helps others to see the video if you hit the like button. And then if you don't want to miss a video, you can hit that little belly thing near the subscription area. All right, thanks so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.